This video explains how to use the L02S modular PLC, specifically the analog input or output methods of the main unit. Currently, the L02S host comes into specifications 24-point and 32-point. The 32-point host does not have built-in analog input. The 24-point input has two O10V inputs at O and add1 and two O20MA inputs at 2 and add3, with a digital range of 0-4000. For the wiring of analog inputs, please refer to these wiring diagrams, which correspond to 3 wiring methods illustrated in figures 2-4. We can test the actual effect of the host's O10V and O20MA input. We need to enable the analog input first, that is, when D8114.0 D811 for point 3 are on, enable the added 3 channels. We can then assign K15 to D8114. We can see that when the output is 10 volts to add1, D8030 reads 4000. When the output is 20 mA to add 2, D8032 outputs 4000. If you want to change the current types of add2 and add3 to 420MA, simply change the values of D8332 and D8333 to 1. For the host's analog outputs, the 24-point system defaults to 2 O10V outputs DA0 and DA1 and 2 O20MA outputs DA2 and DA3, located at addresses D8050 D8053. The digital range is 0-4000, meaning that when the output is 2000, DA0 outputs 5 volts. We can test the actual output performance of the host at O10V and O20MA. By assigning K4000 to D8050, we can see that DA0 outputs 10 volts. Assigning K4000 to D8051, we can see that DA2 outputs 20 mA current. The video shows a test machine with only 2 outputs, voltage and current, with the address D8051. For actual use, please use D8052 and D8053. Since the host's current output is fixed at O20MA, if you want to change the output current to 420MA, you need to set D8058 to K255 so that the analog output will be 420MA.